All right, it's time for another apartment tour. This one coming to you from Ljubljana, Slovenia.
Yeah, sure is. And this apartment has been awesome. We've stayed here for a week, kind of following that theme of recently. We've been staying in places for roughly a week, usually. And so, yeah, this place has been really comfortable. So we'll give you a full tour.
All right, so right now we're at the front door.
Yeah. And as soon as you come in, the first door is to the right. Yeah.
The first thing is the bedroom.
The thing is the bedroom. And this has been a really nice bedroom. Like, actually, one of the biggest faults I've had of the most recent Airbnbs we've had, the apartments have been nice, but the beds have sucked. Like, they've been really uncomfortable. Or just something's been wrong with the mattress, and either it's been too soft, too hard, whatever. But this has been like a dream to sleep on.
Yeah, it kind of feels like memory foam, like when Sam wakes up in the middle of the night and he goes on his computer. I don't even feel you crawling out of bed. I wake up by myself. I'm like,
I've been having the deepest and longest sleeps, and like the bed's so comfortable, I don't even want to get up in the morning. I'm just like, sometimes I'll just lie there for an extra 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've been sleeping really well.
So and this is the bedroom. It's been nice and big. We haven't really kept much of anything in here. We just had one of our suitcases. And then we also had a chair. We didn't use that at all.
Nope.
Not at all. And we had extra blankets because we are moving into the fall season here.
Yeah.
It's getting a little chilly.
Let's continue.
But anyways, as we continue on.
And the next room off the hall is the first bathroom.
First of 2 bathrooms. So let's go in.
It's a bit of a strange bathroom because here, that is not a toilet.
Yeah, it's true.
We have a bidet, I believe it's called.
It's a really small bathroom because there are 2 of them, but we do have 2 sinks here. So this is the first thing. Brushing our teeth here, obviously.
As you do.
As you do, as one does. As one hopefully does. And then over here is the shower and the bath. So yeah, it's been a really nice shower, really good water pressure. Oh, there's nothing more annoying than bad water pressure. Either too light or too hard. Like one of the places we stayed at recently had like really hard water pressure. It was like stinging. It would hit you and it would sting.
Yeah, it almost hurt to have a shower. It was
even if I tried to lower the pressure, it still wasn't comfortable. Yeah. It was awful.
And I also like that they left us with lots of towels.
Yeah.
Which is
it's like
always appreciated.
It's like towels galore. We could have really gone to town with that, but we've actually been mostly using the same towels, just drying them out.
Reusing, recycling.
Okay, so moving on. So we're gonna go into the second bathroom.
Yeah, so bathroom number 2.
Come into here, you'll see that it's also super tiny. You'll see here that there's a washer. Over here, there's the second sink, which we've just been using to wash our hands, and then the main toilet. And yeah, so this is the second part of the bathroom.
And we also have your reading material. What's over there?
We got the rough guide to Europe on a budget. So yeah, we've been reading up on basically our next trip is the Balkans. So we've been looking at the different countries we're going to be going to there. First up being Croatia as a sneak peek for that. But yeah, we're really excited about going to the Balkans for the first time. And that was going back to what you guys suggested in terms of where we go this year. That was probably the most popular region that was suggested. So it's so cool to be going somewhere that all of you suggested we go to.
Woohoo!
The second being the Baltics. So anyway,
that'll be another trip, another time.
Another trip. We got stuck in Poland.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go through and check out the rest of the place. So this probably was my favorite feature of this apartment, having this massive table.
Yeah.
We did eat here, but we also turned it into a workspace as well. Yep. And so it was really big. And then we also had a huge kitchen as well, which was amazing. Like this is one of the bigger kitchens we've had in a while. So if you come in here, you can
fridge.
See,
there isn't much left in there at the moment.
We're leaving soon, so we don't have a lot. We've been cooking a lot of pasta sauce. Like produce has been really cheap here. So we've been picking up mushrooms and peppers and like chopping them up, throwing them into a tomato-based pasta sauce, and really enjoying that. And
I also like that they left us a little tea station over here.
Oh yeah, they did.
Lots of different teas to sample.
Yeah, lots of complimentary tea.
I'm a constant tea drinker all day long.
You know what was so nice? Our host brought us a bottle of wine. We finished it already.
White wine.
This is the wine.
Was it that one?
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah.
So really good. Really nice host. Super friendly. So we've had a nice, actually we haven't had a difficult host in a while, so that's been really nice. This host has been especially good. And then moving on, we've got a nice big living room.
We sure do.
You can see here that they have three couches, basically, one of them being big. I've basically claimed this area as my workspace.
Sam's worked
mostly been working here. That's my computer. And yeah, it's been really comfortable. This place has been like, it's quite spacious, to be honest, and that's been really nice. It's just allowed us to kind of like throw our stuff all over the place and feel a bit more at home. So it's been really good.
And that brings us to price point.
Yeah, price point. So this place was a bit of a splurge. It was just under $60 US dollars a night. And we booked it very last minute, so we were actually we were lucky to find a decent place. We always find that if we book our Airbnbs or like hotels or apartment rentals, like let's say anywhere between 4 to 8 or even 12 weeks in advance, the selection is much greater.
Oh yeah.
We totally winged it. I think we booked this maybe just a few days before we came here.
Yeah, we really did.
We really did, which is unusual. We're usually on the ball, but we've been so busy lately, we just kind of forgot. And anyways, yeah, the place was great. We weren't right in the center, but we were within like 20 to 30 minute walking distance. Also, it was really easy to jump on a bus. I think it was the 14 that we jumped on.
Yeah, number 14, and it was just €1.20, which isn't bad.
Which is cheap. And yeah, we really enjoyed the city. It's so cute and charming, and it's just so chill here. It's just like it's a great city. It's a great city to visit, and especially if you've been visiting a lot of like bigger cities in Europe, this is the kind of place where you would come to relax a bit more. Because
yeah, it's a nice change of pace for sure.
It's a very nice change of pace. It's not busy here at all, and it's just really nice. So anyways, yeah, that's it for us from Ljubljana, Slovenia. Next up, we're going to Croatia, so we hope you follow us for our Balkan series, which is essentially starting right now.
Bye!
Bye.